Да, на Тахане вот здесь вот парк Левинский, он только начинал строиться.
25
Там
years
еще
ago,
были железные
there was a park
такие,
here that was just beginning to be built.
перегородки, оно все было
We lived
огорожено.
on concrete
Были
blocks.
такие бетонные
Then we were
блоки
chased
на-
away and ended
на
up sitting
земле.
in a
Мы
parking
там
lot.
сидели все, и
I lived on the
потом
streets
нас
for
там
more than
начали
10
гонять.
years.
Мы перебрались,
I once had a wife and children, but I
на
only thought about
строящуюся,
myself.
была стоянка
I was selfish, got
автомобильная.
divorced, and from that moment, everything started to spiral downward.
Непонятное состояние. А что дальше? И вот здесь
There was
получилось.
no clear
Здесь
future,
получились
only
друзья,
hopelessness.
получилась водка,
Then I
получились
met some guys, and
наркотики,
together we
и
abused
оно
drugs
всё-
and drank
всё
vodka.
сыграло в совокупности.
Life on the streets was completely
То,
dark. No
Я
thoughts,
думал, что я
no plans,
буду подниматься,
only the desperate
а оно
need
меня
to get the
тащило
next fix.
в ад.
And so it went on for more than 10 years. I tried to change. I would throw away my syringes, lock myself in a room. But after 2 or 3 days, I would go back. I became a real criminal, being pulled straight to hell.
Но потом получилось так, что я заболел, попал в больницу.
Because of this lifestyle,
Сильно
I
заболел.
became seriously ill and ended up in the hospital.
И это всё
I had
было
heart surgery.
следствием употребления
Looking back
наркотиков.
on my life, I realize
После больницы
that I should have
меня
died long ago,
отправили
if not for
в
God's
одно такое
mercy.
место, которое-
After being discharged from the hospital, I
ничем не
met
лучше,
believers and went to a
чем
rehab
улица.
center.
Там тоже
At first, I didn't
собираются
understand faith, I was even against it,
кто употребляет.
and I kept feeling the urge to return to my old life.
Господь Бог подводил меня к этому.
But after living in rehab for 2 years, I began reading the scriptures and finally asked,
Господи,
Lord, help me. In
помоги,
February
я уже
2010,
не
I
могу.
woke up feeling like a completely
И
different
вот,
person. I no longer craved drugs or
получилось
anything
так,
else.
что он меня
I was
коснулся,
completely
и
free. My thoughts changed, and my life
Я
did a
другой
complete
человек.
turnaround.
Абсолютно
God gave me a new family,
Кто сдал меня до
and my
этого,
daughter was born.
сказали, вы такого быть не можете. Бандит из бандитов.
Now, my life is closely connected to those struggling with addiction. I want to bring them God's word and give them hope
В церкви.
to help them understand that there is another way.
Сюда
The Lord entrusted me with a ministry, and today I am a pastor in Beersheba as well as the leader of a rehabilitation center. In addition, we constantly come here to Tel Aviv. Many of my old friends still live on the streets. Society doesn't even see them as people. But I tell them about Christ and the miracle God has done in my life. They are shocked and can hardly believe how much I have changed.
помочь нуждающимся,
This unique
те, которые
experience,
будут
everything I have been through,
отвергнуты,
helps me see these people for who they really are.
которых
I am
не
convinced that
считают
they
даже
want to
за
break free from
людей.
addiction, but they can't do it on their own. Only God can set them free. This darkness can only be overcome by the light of God's word.